What's going on, everybody? This is Stubbs here from Retro Handheld, and today we have RK2023 Wi-Fi version. Here's the original version. It's pretty good value at around $65, but not having Wi-Fi means no retro achievements, no net play, no scraping box art, no doing over-the-air updates, and so having a version that has Wi-Fi and all that stuff in a new pure black colorway, we'll see if it's worth the asking price. Okay, what do we got in the box here? Yep, that's definitely a thing. I always wish there was a screen protector that came with these. I get so used to them with Ambernic products, but it looks less like a children's toy. I appreciate that. All right, we also have a USB-C cable and a little instruction manual. That's good to know. Okay. All right, we don't need this anymore. All right, right off the bat, let's take a look and see if there's any physical differences. Everything is in the same spot. Buttons are arranged the same exact clickiness on L1R1, L2R2. You know, this is a model that was a good value. Initially, it got a lot of hate, including reviewers on our own channel, but it came into its own. It's the right price. It has some awesome custom firmware options coming in with Arc OS and JELOS Unofficial OS, and it has a good screen, plays a wide range of games, has an RK3566 inside of it, and you can get this here from PowKiddy.com. $85, no expansion slot. Put your own games on, save some money. You don't need the cheapo micro SD cards that they ship with anyways. You're just gonna throw those away. Get a Samsung, get a Silicon Power, have those in our description, much better. As far as specs go, so this one does have Wi-Fi, all the same systems, 3.5-inch IPS OCA full fit laminated screen, resolution 640 by 480. So far, so good. ARM 4-core, 1.8 gigahertz, high-performance RK3566 open-source chip, 1 gigabytes of LPDDR4 RAM. Yep, that's the same. 3,500 milliamp hours, 5-volt 2-watt amp. That power consumption 5 watts, battery life 8 hours supposedly. Charging time 2 hours, not bad. Type-C fast charging, TV, HD display. Yep, that's right. It does have mini HDMI out on there. Aspect ratio kind of looks like a PSP Go. One thing to note. This now ships with JELOS right out the gate. You don't need to flash your own custom firmware if you don't want to. It has a great option built in from the get-go. Let's see if the buttons feel any different. So the D-pad famously is not the best on this, but pivot feels decent. That's the same. Face buttons feel the same. Sticks feel the same. But just to go over again, these are recessed Switch-style joysticks, mushy D-pad, clicky start and select, mushy face buttons, pretty decent travel, clicky L1 and R1, L2, R2, 2 micro SD card slot on the bottom. This time this comes with, C-Pi. You have an OTG USB-C as well as the USB-C port. First slot here being the OS slot, this one being the expansion port for adding your ROMs. If you wanted to change the color on this, yes, you could swap the buttons from the other black SKU with the blue buttons, so you could add blue buttons on here, you could swap with the white shell and kind of trade things off. One other thing to note, and this is key, and this is why it looks maybe a little bit more professional, is that if you notice, they now have scrubbed off the RK2023 logo on the bottom here and these two lines, so it just looks a little bit more sleek, a little bit more pro. From my understanding, this was developed with the cooperation from the community and the JELOS devs. Great job, Fute and team. I have already connected this to Wi-Fi and tested out achievements. It's nice and lightweight, super lightweight. Feels good in the hands. It's easy to pick up and play, very pocketable. Down-firing speakers, yep. Yeah, there it is next to a PSP, a little bit thinner. Here it is next to a Miu Mini. Here it is next to another PowKiddy V90. Satisfying snap, you listen to that. Emulation RG35XX, Retro Pixel Pocket, Data Frog SF2000, that's Froggy, RG405M. Here it is next to the PowKiddy X55, and the Retroid Pocket Flip. The screen on this is really nice because you can take it down from this super dark. This is one that is great to play in bed because it gets so dang dim. Likewise, it can get super bright. You can also customize the gamut, contrast, saturation, and hue. Neat little feature. So this will play from Atari, NES, up through 16-bit, SNES, Genesis, up to 32-bit, 64-bit. So we got PS1, we have N64, and then we have the next gen after that. So we have Dreamcast, PSP, Nintendo DS, and a whole bunch of games come on here if you do get one with the SD card. The plastic feels good. It's not picking up my finger smudges. Hey, retro achievements logged in. 4 of 80 achievements unlocked. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, everyone's hyped on this Diablo 4, but I still think Diablo 1 is the one to get. You guys ever notice how in this PS1 port, when you're emulating it, that your character never walks in a straight line? Boom! Yeah, I always love the screen on the RK2023. Same screen as the last one I can see, but just nice. Nice looking screen. You know what? The D-pad totally works here. All day. Give me those melons. Oh! Hey, Chivos are working on this one. So you got a little bit of bezel going on. This is a 4:3 screen, and this is a 3:2 content, and the bezel doesn't look bad. Come here, Bowser. No! Bananas! God, I love drifting. So we're getting it feels stable, and we're getting consistent 50, so I believe this is the PAL ROM. Yeah, nope, we're good. Don't want to get hit by my own turtle shell here. I don't know nothing. Yeah, okay, all right, sure, yeah. The performance on this actually outclasses that of the more expensive PowKiddy X55, believe it or not. Let's do PSP. PSP is running full speed. This looks good. No problem. Oh, there's so many more of them. Oh. I'm not going to tell my wife about that loss. You asked for it. I'm going to bring it. That's enough, Cheeto Steve. You stay in my attic, you son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. There we go. Why'd they even include this game? And we're getting some slowdown. This is expected for this game on this chipset. So now the system's getting warm, but not hot. Let's do a temperature test. Got to catch it off guard while the CPU's running high. There we go, 102.7. That is a fever. That is a fever. We got a retro stew going here, not in a good way. That is a hot tamale. Fingerprints, this won't do. Need to drive for you. Here we go. Driving very fast in our Ridge Racer car. Getting pretty good speed. We're driving very far. Ah. Little bit of lag right there. Totally playable. Satisfied. Yeah, this one's running really well here. No, my Hadoukens. I'm impressed. We've drained the battery by half, having Wi-Fi on and running in performance mode. My favorite game, Yoshi's Cookie. Boom, that's how you do it. Any other questions? So what do you guys think? Is the RK2023 the one for you, or is it simply a little too expensive? This is a full almost $20 less, the RK2023 version 1. If you don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need retro achievements, save yourself the money. It's the exact same device. It has a gaudy front display with the RK2023 right there. So out of these two, I definitely enjoy the pure black better. It gets a little bit warm, performs better than the similar but way more expensive X55. But all in all, not too bad. If you want to pick one of these up, it is available in our description. Both of these are. If you want to save the money, I really think it's worth just getting the older version. But having Wi-Fi is a nice convenience, and this looks like a sleeker, more professional device. Maybe one that you could actually play in public and not feel concerned about people looking at you funny. They say, oh, look at that nice little Nintendo Switch. And you'll say, yeah, it's a PowKiddy. Not a lot of faults, does get warm. D-pad isn't the best, but still better than a lot of stock D-pads that come on a lot of these lately that have false diagonals and issues. This one was pretty good in my testing today. Shoulder buttons, yeah, it's inline, like if that was stacked. I'm a fan of this one. It doesn't suck, I have to say. Easily could be a gift for a friend, for a family member, for a kiddo. Easy Linux box to pick up and play. There is more custom firmware on the way. With that, thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And thanks to our patrons for everything that you do for us. Until next time, this has been Stubbs with Retro Handhelds. Take care of your handhelds, everybody, and take care of each other.